The major centers of the Jews' world after the destruction of the Second Temple in Jerusalem took place in the East. Prosperous Jewish centers in today's Iraq, Iran, Syria, Egypt, and parts of North Africa were responsible for the Babylonian Talmud and lasting creations of Jewish culture through the Geonic period up to the 11th century. The Golden Age of the Jews in the Iberian Peninsula was a time of extraordinary literary, intellectual, spiritual, and political achievements. Most of the classical works in Jewish philosophy, liturgical and secular poetry, mysticism, biblical and Talmudic exegesis, halakhic codices, and Hebrew linguistics were composed by Sephardi sages. These achievements played a central role in shaping the Jewish collective identity, which we share today. The late 1300s, however, began a period of violence and forced conversions, culminating in the establishment of the Inquisition and finally the Edict of Expulsion in 1492, when the Jews of Spain were confronted with a choice of baptism or exile. 5 years later, the entire Jewish population of Portugal was forced to convert as well. As incredible as it might seem, millions of their descendants retain remnants of their ancestors' traditions to this day. Today, we are witness to both the incredible reemergence of the Sephardi Jews from the shadows of history and a renewed appreciation of the contribution of the Sephardim to Jewish history. Netanya is a vibrant and modern tourist city located on the Mediterranean coast in central Israel. The city is very proud of its cultural highlight, Netanya Academic College, established in 1995. The college has bestowed honorary degrees on dignitaries such as Mikhail Gorbachev, Nicolas Sarkozy, Benjamin Netanyahu, and Shimon Peres. The college established the Institute for Sephardi and Anusim Studies to serve as the leading global research and educational institution dedicated to the history and culture of Sephardi Jewry. The Sefardi Museum will be a vibrant and dynamic center celebrating Sephardi Jewry's tremendous influence on Jewish civilization. The museum is also meant to be a response to the current historic phenomenon of the returning of the descendants to their ancestral heritage. A stunning replica of Columbus' flagship, the Santa Maria, will greet you as you begin your tour. The Anna and the late Eli Shalit Columbus Gallery will showcase Sephardi Jewish maritime achievements during the Middle Ages. The world-class Gloria and the late Leslie Mound Library, which now includes an extensive genealogical database, will serve as a magnet for scholars, researchers, and the public. The museum will be a dynamic, state-of-the-art educational experience for youth and adults. The sophisticated Ladino Music Center will preserve and continue Sephardi Jewry's musical legacy. The museum's highlight will be the Paseo Sefarad Time Tunnel, a fantastic voyage exploring centers of Sephardi culture in Iberia, including Cordoba, Granada, Toledo, Barcelona, and Lisbon, as well as centers of the exiles from Spain through North Africa, Turkey, Greece, Egypt, and Israel. The term Sephardim encompasses today all Jews of the Middle East from major historical centers in lands such as Syria, Iraq, and Iran. Another route will highlight the Sephardi diaspora in places such as Amsterdam, London, the Atlantic and Caribbean islands, and Brazil. We invite you to be part of our historic mission and to help us pay tribute to our magnificent Sephardi heritage for the sake of today's generation and for the next.